Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful. Now today we're having a look at what is a truly world-renowned brew, Dolle Arabier, which comes in at 8% alcohol by volume, and it's brewed over in Belgium by the Dolle Brewery. Now, an Arabier is an all-malt beer with flour nugget hops. This is a 330ml bottle that's been deep chilling in the SwillinGrog beer fridge for a while now. I did shoot a review of this a few weeks back, but yeah, that was a disaster because something went wrong with the audio. Luckily, I had 2 bottles of this Arabier. Alright, so let's crack off the cap and we'll pour this one out. Now, it is a very active beer. I should have exercised a bit more caution when I started pouring it, but I'm running into the same problem I did last time. Now Jez would really like this just because it's so active. Wow. Yeah. I think there's no getting around just how active this beer is. Yeah. It's like you would have to let it just drip from the bottle. But yeah, look at that head. Amazing. Yeah, and the colour, well, yeah, somewhat hazy, golden colour, I guess you could say. Very effervescent. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, let's check out the aroma. Oh, yeah, very, yeah, very distinctively Belgian. Picking up a lot of yeast in it, some malt, obviously. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, that's slowly dissipating. But if I remember the last review, yeah, it took a while to, the head really does hang around. Alright, so, yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah, let's dive into this one. I'll just chew my way through the head. Alright. Cheers to you all. Yeah, I mean, initially, you're getting that sort of distinctively Belgian sort of golden ale, flavour. A lot of, sweet malt, not sickly sweet malt, but sweet. Yeah, there's a definite bitterness here with this one with the flour nugget hops. Yeah. And yeah, a noticeable booziness as well. I mean, obviously at 8% ABV, it's intended to be a sipper. Wow, just look how active that beer is. Wow. It's definitely holding that taste profile. And that bitterness does really linger in the palate. Although it's, yeah, not unpleasant, but yeah, it's definitely got a very distinctive, sort of bitterness to it. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah. Drinkable, I suppose, but yeah, certainly not one that you could session at 8% ABV. I mean, well worth trying. Yeah, it's held in very high regard. Yeah. I mean, it's got some excellent head retention. Yeah. Let's pour a little bit more out. Really got to just let it sort of trickle. Still, like, look at that head. Wow. Actually, I saw some particulate matter there. Yeah, only 25 IBUs apparently, but it tastes a lot more bitter to me than that. Wow. Anyway, certainly one that's, you know, without a doubt very interesting to try, one to tick off the list. Yeah, I got this from Purvis Beer down in Melbourne. Yeah, they're good for getting, you know, your world-renowned, you know, international brews in there. Yeah, you can always count on them to, yeah, get some interesting stuff. Whereas, you know, these days Dan Murphy's and First Choice really do let you down. Yeah, very sort of peppery, and then just, yeah, just a lot of bitterness just left lingering in the palate. Is it one that I would recommend? Well, yeah, I think it's one worth trying at least once. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Not really my thing. But you know, certainly interesting enough to try. You know, to sort of see what all the fuss is about. Tick it off the list. Yeah. Rightio. Well, probably time to give it one last gulp and a score out of 10. But yeah, I mean, I guess the one thing that lets it down in Australia is price point and availability. But well, that's really to be expected here, isn't it? All right, well, let's have one final gulp of the Dolle Arabier and give it a score out of 10. All right, well, all in all, an interesting brew. In my honest opinion, not the best Belgian beer that I've tried. You know, I'd much rather, you know, Duvel or, yeah, even Jupiler for that matter. Yeah, or even Stella Artois. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, interesting to try just the once. You know, it might be your thing. Wow, it's got just the most amazing head retention. Yeah, it's such an active beer. So what would I give it in terms of a score out of 10? Well, For me, it's probably like a 7 out of 10, to be honest. Um, I know a lot of people will be like, what? Like, but, you know, that's just my opinion of it. Uh, yeah, not something I would probably have again. Not terrible, but, you know, if you're really into your, you know, Belgian brews, then, you know, you probably know that this is, yeah, that one that's really worth seeking out. And, you know, it's held in, you know, really high regard. But, you know, for me, it's sort of like, you know, it's okay, but, you know, I think there are better options out there. Rightio, well, I'm just going to kick back now and enjoy the rest of this, and, well, I'll see you all in the next review. But until then, fare thee well, all.